Hi, this is Summer with Summer's Tips and Stitches, and this is a yarn chat. I don't remember what number it is. Yarn chat will be listed with the title. Except for this is a long yarn chat because I really haven't made a video since I went to Minnesota for my sister's wedding dress shopping, and I have a lot to talk about. A lot's been piling up over here, and hopefully the thumbnail for this video, this yarn chat, will be my completed Hugs and Kisses blanket. So that's what I'm going to start talking about. I had a wonderful dear yarn friend Leanne, I believe, mail me some more cakes. So I started out with one big cake in the sweet roll, or sweet cake. Yeah. One, and then I bought two more off of Etsy, and then Leanne sent me two more, so it was up to 5 big cakes. And the blanket stretches perfectly across the back of my 3-piece couch. You know, the kind of couches that on the ends recline and the middle's down. Like I said, I do want to put in my picture on the cover. If I can, I am going to try to ask Maddie to insert a photo. I haven't figured out how to use my fancy new iPhone yet. I should be able to do that, but I don't know how. So that was really nice. With the leftover yarn that I had, which was minimal, I was able to make a hat. This is the hat pattern that I followed from one of Bella Coco's subscription boxes. And I actually made it. Juanita was wearing it for a while. Juanita's head. I don't know where I stashed the extra hat. But anyway, it's a plain, you know, a brim. I made it a little smaller. The pattern calls for 18, but I dropped it to 12 because it's for a second grader's head. And then it's kind of this repeat of a bobble, half double crochet, bobbles, half double crochet. So I did do some color controlling so that the you'd be able to see the bobbles. Now there was a part right up here. Do you see that? How the half double crochet turned white, but that's okay. And then I did white and pink on the top. And then I'm going to sew, not snow, a little snap on the top. And then I got a pom-pom. I've started doing all removable snaps because seeing one of my little honeys in the hall the next year, their moms and dads dried the hat with the pom-pom on it, and it turns it into a grossness. So from then on, I realized I had to do the removable pom-pom so that the moms and dads could take the pom-pom off, wash the hat, put the pom-pom back on, and not ruin it. Okay, so that was the big finished project. Like I said, I do have a little bit more remnants left, like probably a ball this big. Not enough to do a hat. But the Karen big cakes have kind of a different feel to their yarn. It's more a rounder twist, if that makes sense. And so you can't just match it with any yarn. Well, maybe you could, but I feel very particular about matching it with the remnants of another big cake if I were to make something with it. So anyway, into the stash, you know, into the leftovers, partial balls. See what I can make with that. Then I thought I'd show you the progress on my travel project. So typically I like to keep something that's simple, that I don't have to consult a pattern, that I can just crochet, and I carry it around in this little bag. This is the bag I carry my travel project in. And that way I can work on this when I go places. And I just throw this in the back of my car, and while I'm waiting, while Flynn's in therapy or a doctor's appointment or the orthodontist, I can just bring this little bag with me and work on it. So this pattern came from the Yarny, one of the first Yarnys I got, maybe the second one. And I made a little bag. It's actually right here. This is the pattern. Now this was you can't hardly see the pattern in here, but this pattern that I used to make this, I made it longer or extended it to make it the length of a baby blanket. And it's Tunisian. Ugh, so now my hook's stuck over here. I did order myself from Knitter's Pride a full Tunisian set. And if you see right here, I have a cord for those of you who haven't seen. So this is moving nice, kind of right along. When I was camping, I was probably right around here, and then I up in there. I'm just now getting to where I'm changing to purple from the pink. Woo! I'm using 2 skeins of mandala in the colorway Troll. And I'm pretty sure because this Tunisian is rolling, I'm gonna put a border of a crab stitch, which is the single crochet backwards. At first it's a little awkward to reach backwards rather than forward when doing your single crochet, but you start moving right along. But I think that stretch of that stitch is gonna pull the fabric a little better, hopefully. Otherwise, maybe block it. I'm real iffy on blocking acrylic. I've heard some people always block their acrylic, and I've heard other people say you can't block acrylic, that it's not a natural fiber, you just end up ruining it. What? I don't know, but I thought maybe I would try lightly blocking it. I'm obviously not gonna heat block it, and because I don't like that curl. I also am not a fan of the back of the Tunisian. It just isn't as cute. I mean, it's nice enough, but when you see how nice that is, that's what I'm working. So that's my travel project. I have 2 balls with about this much left. So I think it'll be fairly good, a good size little lap blanket. Let's see here, what else do I have on my stash to talk about? So I started my Yarny. The Yarny project is with a red, white, and blue cotton yarn. I didn't open this box for you guys because I did get it a while ago and I started this project and now I'm just feeling kind of about it. But this is it's for the month of July, but I did kind of get it late. For some reason, I've been having very bad luck with getting things in the mail. My June subscription box from Yarny, I don't remember what it was now. I practically didn't get it. I had to call them, and they said that you could see on the tracking that it had never left the first drop off. So they sent me another one, and I started working on that. Actually, no, I didn't. That's right here. I started it, but this pattern here is really difficult. Do you see that? This situation here, I didn't really understand it, so then I was going to have to watch the video, which I hadn't gotten around to. So then I started this one. This is their July box. Let me get some of it out. And it is red, white, and blue, but it's kind of making this like this check. Well, I can't really see a good. You can sort of see here how these are the pattern with this chain between it. So I was able to do the first foundation row. The foundation, I was able to chain and single crochet, duh. Then I was able to do the foundation row. Then row 1 of the pattern, repeat. But row 2 is seeming a little tricky because, okay, so it says what to do, blah, 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 blah. Then it stops and it has a star. And then it says to do these things, blah, 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 blah. It has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things you got to do. Then it has 2 stars. Then it says do this thing, 1, 2, 3, 4 things. And it says repeat from 1 star. And then, so I'm assuming I go back up to the 1 star. And then it says across to the last chain find, ending final repeat at the double star. And then it says single crochet in the chain of the, so I was like, you know what? I really need to watch the tutorial. Now, Yarny gal, Vicky Howell, does do tutorials on these, and she either posts them on her YouTube channel or her exclusive Facebook group. And that's where you have to be a subscription box member and you can do that. So I need to pop over there and find out what I'm going to be doing. So I kind of put that on hold. And then the other kind of exciting thing, well, I don't know, it was exciting to me, is I have been working on caking my fancy yarns. I still have a lot. A lot of these are from Knit Crate. A few have been gifts, and then some of them were from when I quit Knit Crate. I spent up a lot of my points, and I ordered those for these. Most of these are Knit Crate, and then like 1 or 2 of them are left over from when I went to the Stitches Midwest a million years ago, pre-COVID. So that's what I've been working on. Now, I am hoping, okay, so I was going to do a video. Usually I open all my subscription boxes in a video for you guys, but I'm going to open this one here. I didn't open my last Yarny for you, and now I'm opening this one here because this is what happened. I always feel like I'm channeling Seta when I say that. So let's see, we're in the month of July. And I was watching Bella Coco's opening of the July one. I'm trying to see if I have a box here. And that's the one that had this really awesome cake yarn in it. And it had this cute little bracelet with a magnet, heart magnet on it. And of course, a crochet hook. And I was like, ooh, I can't wait to get that box. So a couple days later, I got my subscription box. And what did I get? I got this. And I was like, what in the Toledo is this? This is actually not July's. This must be August's box. And this is the pink stuff to make a flamingo and something else. A cushion, a flamingo, something, I don't remember. Which I'm actually kind of excited about because I wanted to make a flamingo a bit ago. And the only pattern that because you know I really love Friendly Red Fox. She has a flamingo, but it's in a pattern like digital book that you can buy from her. So you like buy this and she'll email you a digital copy to like 5 patterns. But the only one I wanted in there was the flamingo. And I'm not really a fan of digital patterns because what am I paying? Then I got to print them all up. Maybe it's cheaper, but then I got to pay for my own paper and ink because I like to have a copy. So it was like, well, I don't really want to buy all of those other patterns, right? So I was happy that the flamingo came because I still want to do that. But I went and I emailed Crochet Society and I said, hey, I haven't gotten my subscription box, the one before. And they said, oh, we're looking at your tracking. It's on its way to you. Sometimes it takes a long time. And I just think it's odd that it would take a really long time, but yet I would get the one after it. So because I am fussy, and she already had put, what is this, box number what? I don't know. She already had put this box on her sale on her website. And I'm like, I am not going to miss out and let that box be lost. Because that one Yarny box, I still never got it. Thank goodness Yarny sent me another one because I still never got that other one that was missing from like May. But I'm going to know what this is because, you know what, you guys, when she put up the boxes for sale, she was offering a free crochet hook with the box. So then I know when I get the package, if it has a free crochet hook with it, then it's the one that I ordered. I ordered it because I didn't want to miss out. And it looks like this might actually be the subscription box that I should have gotten before I got that one. I just got it today. Today is, I don't know the date. The 3rd week in July. I know that. And so I finally got this, you guys. This is what, I feel bad because some people get a little upset with me if I post my opening before Bella Coco's. And I get it. You know, it's her channel. She should be able to post it. So I ended up opening that other one before she even announced it on her website. But I finally got this, okay? And it doesn't have the extra crochet hook, so I might have a second box coming. Shh, don't tell my husband. Okay, so in here the yarn is, it's a Delightful Cake DK in the colorway Sherbet. Look at that. Kind of purplies, like a light pinkish purple, fading to a darker purple, then kind of aqua, then kind of a greenish to a weird like green brown on the end. And then here's a little bag. Inside of this bag, I'm running out of space up here. is this heart bracelet that I was intrigued about. So it's a slap wrap and a measuring, so you can measure with it. And this part here is magnetic. And so you put this on yourself like this, and then you can put your stitch markers, if they're metal, on it, or your embroidery needles, which is going to be a really good thing, because and look at, she gives you some. I will tell you, so we have a situation where we always lose our remotes into our couch. And when we were flipping the couch upside down looking for remotes, my husband found like 3 of these on the floor. Because I was working on a blanket, and I was doing the Hugs and Kisses blanket, but I was using that booster box that Bella Coca gave us a while ago, and it had all the colors in it. So my point was I was weaving in the ends as I went. Look at this, you guys. And then all of these. Now, I don't know, like, you might not want to go crazy like that. I don't know how magnetic the power is to hold, you know, where you're not going to have stitch markers flinging all over the place. But I bet you could have 2 stitch markers and a needle or so on there working away. I don't know, does this mean I'm a nerd because I find this to be amazing? I'm like, this is amazing. I already lost something. Probably fell on the floor. So anyway, this is the new project they've got going on here. I like it. They gave you some embroidery needles, and they gave you stitch markers to go with this heart magnetic crochet buddy. Okay, so I was very excited. So far I've gotten the yarn, this crochet buddy with a couple little notions to go with it, and a cute little bag. And so far all the bags she's given you have gone with this style. And you have a stitch marker. It's a little milkshake stitch marker, which I'll put with there. And a crochet hook. So 4. I feel like I have a lot of 4s. Okay, put my box on the floor. And this is something new Bella Coco's doing, which I think is amazing. She should have done this a while ago. Now, on the back is the abbreviations, the switch, because remember, the United States, we call it a double crochet, and then in our double crochet is the equivalent of their treble crochet. So in our single crochet is their double crochet. So this is the book. This is what it looks like here. Your little thing, you got your yarn, your little magnetic thingy, your hook, and some doodads, and a little bag to put it in. I'm not going to go over the whole book as usual because we're on 18 minutes. Zoe is who she interviewed. She had a tea-in interview with her. And one of the things in here is a braided headband. Pretty simple. It looks like it kind of has a fancier stitch to it than I've never seen before. Oh, it's just a puff stitch. It's a puff stitch headband. Here, obviously, is in here all the information that's in the box. Here are the alternative cakes that you can use to do this pattern if you can't get a hold of them. The ones specifically the Bella Coco's ones. Lion Brand Mandala. She says you can do this with the Lion Brand Mandala. See that? Right there in the middle. That's Pixie and Pegasus. Pixie and Pegasus. I don't know which one's which. And then, of course, Sheepies and Bernat Blanket Softy. Anyway, here's the next thing. Kind of a beautiful, like, I guess you'd put this on your table and maybe a plant on top of it. I don't know. Like a cute little decorative doily. That is one of your patterns. And then the other one, talks about crocheting for charity. You can make those knitters for knockers. You can crochet them, or no, I guess these are knit ones. Little babies, you can give these to the NICU babies. They like to hold on to those tentacles. And then blankets and amigurumi. Here's some more. Here's some kids wearing some hats and carrying little babies and blankets people gave them. Twiddle muffs, that's another good thing that you can make for charity. Those are typically for autistic or people with sensory issues, or people with dementia and nursing homes, they like the twiddle muffs. And then here is the scarf, which I was gonna make, even though I have a million of these, right? That's what I wanted to make. This again is designed by Zoe. Zoe did the headband and this little shawlette. There she's holding it, triangle shawl. And then fresh and fruity, get out fresh with these juicy fruity picks. I guess these are clothing and or accessories that resemble fruit or have fruit on them. I don't really know. And they're British companies mostly. Not sure why that's in there, but it is. It's cute. And then here's a picture of things people have made that were patterns from her. Okie dokie. And then here's the future box, which I got way long time before I got that. And so now I'm gonna have two. Maybe I'll add some of the goodies to a giveaway, because I don't necessarily need two of these, do I? That is all for this video. That was a 21-minute yarn chat. And that's all. I gotta tidy up all the stuff I dropped on the floor now and put my travel crochet away. And that is it. Okay, so thanks for watching and subscribing. Thanks for liking and sharing my videos. And until the next video, happy crafting. Bye.